Bro, you just have to start, even if you don't know what you're doing. Like, just start, bro. Seriously, just start. Whatever you want to do in life, it could be anything. Like, we all have a certain objective. We all have like this dream that we want to chase, but maybe you're too scared to actually like take actions, or maybe you don't feel ready. But the reality is that the perfect time does not exist. Like, it does not exist. Your brain will make up excuses to prevent you from starting. That's the thing. It's literally going to find excuses for you to not start. And I'm gonna take example on this video because it's my first video on this channel, and um yeah, it's my first time. And actually it took me a lot of time to actually take the courage to turn on my camera and just talk in front of it, because I used to be a very introvert guy. Um, I had social anxiety, and I feel like I still have it, but I learned to overcome this fear. So yeah, I was supposed to post this video maybe like 2 years ago, because I had this idea in my head. I wanted to start posting videos on YouTube where I just be talking in front of a camera about a certain topic. And it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to actually start doing it. And this is my first video right now where I'm talking about this topic. And yeah, basically I was just making up excuses. To be honest, I was just making up excuses. Like, my main excuse was the fact that I didn't have any equipments. I didn't have a mic. I didn't have a good camera. And look, bro, I'm using my phone as a mic. I know it doesn't look like professional, but I was just like, fuck it, bro. Just let me just let me just do it. Let me just do it. Like, I need to stop like making up excuses, because if I keep making up excuses, I'm not going to do what I have to do. I'm not going to be able to chase my dream. And I've always wanted to become a YouTuber. I always wanted to become a YouTuber. I always wanted to post content on YouTube. But I was so scared. I was so scared of doing it. And I just kept making excuses. I just kept overthinking, which made me wait so much time. It just, like, it took me 2 years, but it took me 2 years to actually like to actually take action. And I want you to realize that if you have a dream, stop making excuses and just fucking do it, bro. Just fucking do it. And if you think that you don't have enough knowledge to start something, just remember, you always gonna have the opportunity to learn through the process, and you will become better the more you practice, or the more you spend time doing whatever you want to do. And this is really crazy, because I know many people who have big dreams. They have very big dreams, and they wanna like they wanna learn about those skills, those high paying skills, but they they end up like not doing it at all, because they just fear that they are not going to make it. So yeah, what I was saying is that if you think too much before taking an action, you will overthink. It's gonna lead you to actually like overthinking about your idea, and it's gonna make you focus on the negative factors that could fuck up everything. What it's gonna do to you is basically gonna discourage you to actually do the action, because you let those negative thoughts get into your head, and it just made you like develop a sort of fear to take actions. And then you're gonna start asking questions like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I'm not able to continue? Or what if it gets hard? Etc. These are the questions that you're gonna ask yourself. if you think too much before doing something. This is why it's so important to adopt this mindset of I will figure it out. I will figure it out during the process. I will start whatever I want to do. I will start it and I will figure it out on the way. I don't care about nothing. All I care about is just the process. All I care about is just starting and chasing that that goal or that objective or whatever it is. Whenever it gets hard, I'm going to find a way to make it out. I'm gonna find a way to make it out. Whatever it is. The hardest part about doing something is actually taking the action of starting. It's actually starting that's the most difficult part of doing something. And then when you already started, all you have to do is to just keep going. Keep going. Even if it gets hard, you just have to keep going and that's it. You just keep going. And if it ever happens that it gets difficult or you're struggling with some stuff, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out, bro. You're gonna learn through the process. You're gonna fail. You might fail. You might fail, but who cares? Who cares, bro? If you fail, you just get back up and you continue your path. You just never stop. And that is what's so magic about this mindset of even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still gonna do it. If you actually start thinking this way, you're gonna be able to achieve so many things in your life, bro. Trust me. Whatever you wanna do in your life, no matter how hard it looks to you, you're gonna be able to achieve it. Because you have this mindset of, yeah, it's gonna work out. You're gonna figure it out. The goal is to not let the fear prevent you from chasing your dreams. That's the goal. You don't want to be overthinking about an idea and make you scared of actually taking the action that could lead you to actually achieving your dreams. You don't want to let fear get to you, bro. Once it gets to you, bro, once it gets to you, you're gonna be so like, you're gonna feel negative about everything and you're just gonna give up. And this is not what we want. So now I want you to start telling yourself, I want you to like think about your dream. Think about think about that dream that you have. It could be, I don't know, maybe you want to open a new business, or maybe you want to travel to any country, or maybe um you want to ask that girl out, or I don't know. It could be anything, bro. I'm not judging. I'm not judging your dreams. It could be anything. I just want you to tell yourself. I just want you to really tell yourself, what if it does work out? What if I take actions now and this is the best fucking decision I've ever made in my life? You did the hardest part. You took action and you started. That's the most difficult part. So many people, they want to start a business, but do they start that business? No, they don't. They don't start that business because they were too fucking scared. So someone else did it. Someone else did, he actually opened a business and he's printing money. That's why it's so important to take actions, because I've seen so many people just give up on their dream because they were scared. They were scared of starting. They didn't even try to start. Like for them, it was not gonna work out. Maybe they didn't want to take that risk. And unfortunately, if you don't take actions, someone else will take it. He's gonna take your spot. That idea that you have in your head, someone else is gonna take it. He's going to execute. But who's the winner? Is it you or is it him? Exactly. It's him. I want you to start telling yourself, what if it works out? And if it ever happens that it doesn't work out, which you don't want to think about, you don't want to think about your failure. But let's say it does happen that you fail and it doesn't work out. Well, at least you tried. Do you prefer dying without even trying to chase that dream? Or do you want to die knowing that you actually took that risk and you died, but you actually took that risk to, chase that dream? What sounds better to you? Because I don't want to die and just like, not be able to chase my dream. Like I said, the perfect time does not exist. And the longer you wait to actually start, the more likely someone else will live the life that you were too scared to start. So do it for yourself. Do it for me. Do it for everyone. Most importantly, do it for yourself. Because nobody fucking cares. You are the only one who can save yourself. So whatever you want to do in life, just think about a dream. And I want you to start tomorrow. I want you to tomorrow, like as from tomorrow, you start taking action. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. But I want you to start taking actions. Even if you don't know what you're doing, even if you don't have any knowledge on that skill or whatever, like I don't know what you want to do, but just start, bro. Just start. That's all I want to say, bro. Just fucking start.